Hi guys, it's your girl Pauline here. Welcome and welcome back to my YouTube channel. I hope that you're all doing fine. On my side, I am fantastic and I thank God for this far. Guys, so much welcome to today's video. Thank you for clicking it and thank you for stopping by. I really do appreciate you all, guys. If it is your first time to come across my channel, you're so much welcome. My name is Pauline Joseph, aka Polly J, and you're so much welcome into this family. Kindly consider subscribing to my channel if you haven't done so, and do not forget also to hit the notification bell so that you'll be notified whenever I upload a new video. I normally upload 3 times a week. That is if I upload less days, that is. But if I manage to get time, I also manage to upload daily. So you're so much welcome. And to my returning subscribers, thank you so much for your love. Thank you for your support. May God bless each and every one of you. Now guys, welcome again to today's video, and today I am going to talk about few things that happen, and maybe those who do that, or those who do those things, they don't know if they are doing something wrong, or they don't know if they hurt someone by saying those things. And let's get to see what things happens, or how do people feel, or what do people think about us who we are working here in the Gulf, or people who are working for Arabs. So without further ado guys, let's jump straight to the video. The first thing that people always think about us who we are working here in the Gulf, like if you tell someone that I am in maybe Dubai, I'm in Saudi, or when someone understands that you came here and you're working for an Arab, the first thing that that person will think is like you're being mistreated, you don't eat, like they're like, okay, for me I cannot go there. If you try to find out the reasons, that person will be like, I cannot go, mimi siwezi enda kuchapwa, mimi siwezi enda kukula na mbwa. So you're like, eating with a dog. Where does that come from, or who said that? Personally, I have never experienced that thing, and I have never heard of it, but people always say like, you eat with dogs, you sleep with dogs. Honestly, some things I don't think like the things that we're supposed to think about, because if it happens, I have never heard, I have never seen. And that things has drawn so many people to believe that these things happens. And even at some point you find that someone wants to come here to work, but because of what has been said, that person is so afraid to come. That was number one. Number two is also concerning all this animal stuff, and you'll be like, okay, and what job do you do there? You'll be like, okay, I'm a housekeeper, or maybe I do this kind of job. And they will be like, no, for me I cannot come to wash snakes, I cannot come to wash I don't know what. You're like, snakes and job. Anyway, it does happen. Someone ever told me that. I have been told that thing by several people. So you just like, okay, then come, let's enjoy washing them, because that is what most people believe. And changing their minds is not easy. Sometimes it hurts to find that people that you're talking to, they always think of you in a different way. They always think the worst that maybe you'll be doing. And I don't think that is the best thing, or the best way to express yourself to someone. And now it comes like, this is now the big shock. Like you find someone, maybe someone is asking you like, okay, aki nimesota and si unitafutie job. You'll be like, okay, which job do you want? Job yoyote tu yenye itanilipa. And this happened to me. Okay, let me not give it as an example, but let me say it from my side. It happened to me once, and a lady, actually ni mtu tulipatana online, I don't know her, but she's a Kenyan, and she came to my inbox and she was like, okay, can you help me find a job? I have been watching you, I have been so motivated, like I used to fear, but now through the courage that I have gained through you, I would like to come and work. You'll be like, okay, so which job do you want? Any job. And now this person is like, okay, how much is the salary? You'll be like, about the salary, I don't know. It all depends with who you will work for or the office that you're coming with. And they cannot hide the salary. And guys, remember, even the person is asking all these questions ana hata passport na hata ana haraka ya kutafuta. And you'll be like, okay, first of all, do the first thing first. You have to look for the passport. You have to provide the traveling documents in order for you to be able to get a job. Assuming now today there's a job, there's a vacancy, how will you come to work while you don't have all those? There are those necessities that are so important, and those things that you're supposed to provide even before you travel. It should be like, otherwise I have even changed my mind. I cannot come to wash snakes. I don't want to come and sleep with dogs. I don't want to come and feed dogs. You'll be like, okay, were you after me just to look for a job, or did you come to insult me, you know? And to just say, let it go, because by the end of the day, you know what you do. And personally, I'm proud of what I do. I'm proud of who I have become since I came here. I have learned a lot of things. I have done a lot of things, and I don't feel like I did the wrong decision. I don't regret working as an housemaid. And yeah, as you can see, I am still on my uniform, and that is why today I have not even considered changing anything, because it's all about being proud of what you do, and it's also about encouraging someone out there who also thinks the worst, like that person who has ever, or that person who has always been hearing, you know, negative things, negative words about Gulf or about people who work here, and that person is like, okay, how does it work? And that is why today I am here. Maybe it will get to help someone. And now the worst part is, someone calls you and be like, okay, can you send me some cash? Money. Yeah, I need money. And remember, that person was the same person who told you, I cannot come to wash snakes. I cannot come to feed dogs. Why are you asking for that cash if you cannot come to do the same job that the person you're asking the money from is doing that job? You can do that job as well. And I always say, we are not here because we are desperate. We are not here because we are perfect. And we are not here because maybe we couldn't do it back where we are. But it all depends with someone, you're thinking, and where you want to be and what you want to do. Of course, in Kenya, there are so many jobs of housemaids, but you can never get a job in Kenya which will pay you exact amount as what you receive here, you know? So it's all about what you think and how you took it. First of all, you have to accept yourself as what you're coming to become when you come here. When you're from Kenya, just keep it in mind. I am going to Dubai to work as a security guard. Accept it first from your heart in order for you to work peacefully and without any problem. But if you live in denial and you be like, okay, I cannot work as this, and yet this is what you're working, you know, you will not make it. And again, by the end of the end month, we all receive our salaries. And there's no day that I have ever touched the money and it was written housemaid or security guard or maybe late. Money is money. Money is money. And there's no name of the kind of job that you do. So I don't know why most of people think that. And now when this person is in trouble, or when this person feels like, I need some cash, I think I need this, you just feel like going to that one person and you'll be like, okay, I cannot do this job. I love myself so much. I cannot afford to sleep late. I cannot afford to, you know, these things. And yet, remember, you are telling me these things and still you want me to give you money. Is it possible? Really? It's not possible, honestly, guys. And another thing that is even spoiling and poisoning people's minds is when you go to these Facebook groups or WhatsApp groups. There are those groups, you know, and many people are in those groups. Not everyone is in those groups is in Gulf. Like in Gulf, we have different groups I'm not saying that the groups are bad, no, but you will find negative minded people who are there just to see what people are talking about, and those people who are so into discouraging others. For instance, there's a story I saw in one group, and this person was saying like, okay, I just feel like I need some rest. I have not taken rest all of this week because we had visitors in the family, and I just hope that things could change. And now someone from somewhere is just coming to give you negative ideas and negative advices which will not help you at all, and be like, okay, this is why I did not come. You see, this is why I did not even consider coming. I was offered the job in this place, but I did not take it because of this and this and this reason. And at some point, now the person who had posted this also had to reply, and she was like, you're very correct, and I think I should go. People with negative thoughts, do not consider them, do not listen to them. And I always say, if the advice is good or bad, listen from this year. If it is good, keep it. If it is bad, let it go, because you cannot serve two masters at the same time. You know, if you want to work, let it be you want to work. But if in your mind you're like, I want to go, I want to work, I want to go, I want to work, it will not work out. It will not work out. And instead of thinking the worst about people, if you do not want to come here, just let it be. Let it be, and let those who are working here work in peace. Instead of now you just want to discourage them, and you want to pull them back. You know, if you see someone is a step ahead of you, don't try as much as you can to pull that person back. Instead, try as much as you can to push that person to keep on going. I'm not saying like everything here is perfect, everything here is okay, like we all live like normal lives. Definitely you will not live a normal life like the lives that we were used to in Kenya, because first of all, if you were used to go out every now and then, here it's not like that. Even for those who are working in companies, they only get off once in a week, and that means in that day, that is when you can be free. Other days you're busy with work. When you get home, maybe you are tired and you want to rest. So it's all like that. Like, we also have those ups and downs, but you always try to level them, you know. Everything has its good side and its bad side. But what can you consider? Taking the bad side and leaving the good side? Nothing good comes easy. Everything you have to work hard on it. If you are trying to work as much as possible as you can in order for you to acquire maybe a land, for you to invest, for you to maybe educate your kids, for you maybe to build, you have to push harder. You have to work hard and work hard. Don't look at what you are missing right now, but just focus on what is coming. Just focus on what you will have that time when it comes, inshallah. So for me, these things, I just find them, sometimes they are irritating, but once you get to understand what people think about us, what people feel when maybe we do things or when we come here, and at the end of it, you just say, it is my life, it is my business, and it is what it is, you know. Yeah, it is what it is. You came here as an housemaid, you are an housemaid, you're proud. You're proud of what you're doing right now. It's not like it is permanent. It's not a permanent job. You're just here for a time. You're just here for a period. And when your time is up, you will get to go back home and do something better. Instead of staying back, sitting back, borrowing money from each and every other person, or maybe you are getting money, but it is hand to mouth, and still you say you want to have something in future. It's not possible. And for me, that is why I came here, because it's not like I was not working. I was working, I was earning, but it was not enough according to what I wanted and what I still want. And that is why I took the step ahead and accepted who I was coming to be and who I still am right now. But I know years to come, I will not be the same person. I will not be the same person. So if you're watching this and you normally come across these people who are trying to discourage you, you come across people who are telling you that they cannot come to work as a housemaid, come to work as cleaners, come to wash cars. While still in Kenya you can wash cars. Just let them be. Do not listen to them. Do not listen to anyone who will give you a negative idea, a negative suggestion that does not add up into whatever you're doing. Just stay focused. Believe what you're doing. And everything is just little by little. Trust the process. Nothing comes easy. I repeat this again. Nothing comes easy. We all have to work hard in order to be where we want to be. So if someone thinks that you came here to wash snakes and you're earning out of it, let it be. After all, you know what you are doing. If someone feels like you came here to sleep with dogs, let them think whatever they want to think. And let me remind you, like, not everyone will love you in this world. Not everyone will think the best about you. And no, not everyone will wish the best for you. So you have to know yourself, put God first in everything that you do, and let the other things, let them stay at the back. Don't put them in front, because they will keep on blocking your blessings. They will keep on blocking where you're going, and you will never reach your destiny. I just wanted to pass this message to anyone who has maybe ever come across these things, or maybe someone, it's just maybe to prepare other persons, other people who maybe in future may come to encounter this. And if also you are watching this, you're back in Kenya, not just in Kenya but in anywhere, if you're not in Gulf, now you know the truth and you know what happens. I have never seen, I cannot lie, I have never heard, but I normally hear it with people. But when you go to these groups on Facebook, you'll be here like, okay, they do like this, they do like this, you will be beaten, you will be done this, and that person has never even stepped in Gulf. How do you know these things happens when you have never even stepped here in the first place? So it's just a matter of knowing where you want to go. And another thing, okay, there have been cases of people like Kenyans of lately, they have been dying, but even though these things happen, or even though you hear someone is suffering and this thing has happened to them, every single day or every month there are Kenyans who are traveling from Kenya to Arab countries. Ask yourself why they are not forced to come. But as much as we hear all this news, all these deaths, all these troubles, we still come. Why? For me it's simple. We all have to risk. We have to risk, and taking the risk sometimes makes you stronger, and putting God first, everything works out well. So guys, that is what I had prepared for you. I just thought of bringing it out. So I believe that maybe I have touched someone's heart, someone's mind who was thinking the worst about us, or maybe who was tempted to think about it otherwise. So guys, that was my time. I really thank you for your cooperation. I thank you for listening to me, for watching and also supporting me. And kindly, if you have not yet subscribed to my channel, kindly subscribe to this family. Kindly join me and let's grow together. I am always here to help you, to motivate you, and you can as well motivate me through the comments. You know, you can as well tell me what you want me to do next. If you have any requests, kindly you can comment down below, or you can as well reach me through my social media handles. I always put them in the description box. So if you want to get in touch with me, in the description box you will be able to get my social media handles. And yeah, thanks so much. Welcome guys, and without further ado, now this is where I am wrapping it up for today. And I really thank you guys. May God bless you, and stay tuned until next time. I love you and bye. I love you all.